Cindy with Small Space Farming, and Hanny's doing the video today in this week 8 update. This week, everything's going well with the tower garden. We didn't try to kill anything. We are very good plant parents, and it's growing really successfully and well. So I'm really pleased with everything here. The GreenStalk is having issues, namely bugs. So we briefly mentioned bugs in an earlier video, and that I was using cilantro and dill and mint and geraniums to try marigolds rather, to try to keep the bugs away. But I think what's happening is because this is on irrigation, it never quite gets dry. So a couple of things we're doing. We are trying to cut back the water, so turning down some of the little spaghetti things in here and have less water. And two, what I've had to start doing was spraying them down really heavily with water. Because we're thinking when people have regular gardens and they are spraying them, that water, and manually hosing them down, the water is hitting the bugs. I'm saying that because we finally had rain here in Tucson this week, and all of the bugs except for one plant got washed away. So what I did earlier in the week was just use water from a spray bottle that had a good strong spray and just sprayed them down, because even if we're using natural things to spray on it, it's still creating a film and a coat. And I don't like that. I'm trying to prevent having to do that. So I'm working around that by just spraying these things down really well. And just right now, like I said, this one plant that's left. So I pulled off the bad leaves mostly, but I may end up having to pull this whole plant out so that it doesn't spread otherwise. What I was also going to do is, this is catnip, and catnip is good for the aphids, because, that's what was on here, by the way. I had a variety of things. I had aphids, white flies on the tomatoes, and I had these little black fleas that were hopping around, and they were just annoying. So they don't like catnip. The aphids don't. So I just, making this up, didn't read this anywhere, I'm just putting catnip leaves in here. And then what I did is I got a number of plants that I'm going to be putting in a few of them into the garden, and then I got a stack of plants, the small stacker, kind of like a GreenStalk, but a smaller one, and I'm going to be getting that on Tuesday, so I'm going to be planting some of these other things in there so I have even more, because I'm trying to grow protection around them from the bugs. So what I have over here is chives, a couple of chive plants, some fennel, geraniums, more of them, lemon thyme. That's just good for mosquitoes, but they had it in stock, so I thought I'd just get it started. Marigolds, peppermint, and spearmint, petunias, rosemary, and that's it. So I'm going to be putting all those in either this short-tiered stackable garden thing that I talked about last week. It has BPA-free plastic, which is important because if you're ever putting food in it. And then whatever I have left, I'm going to be putting in some of the earth boxes. I'm also moving the basil over here, so we'll be redoing the irrigation, and the parsley, because that's another one. All those will fight against the various bugs, along with turning down the irrigation, we hope, and me hand squirting all of the flowers. Lastly, last week we also talked about this poor guy needing extra nutrients. So we ordered that, and we just got some this week. We got it on yesterday, actually. The Fox Farm Grow Big. The only reason I bought this brand was because GreenStalk recommended it. So I'm just going to go with what they recommended first. So today we're starting to add some of the nutrients in here to also just help them grow and get caught up with their sister tower, the Tower Garden. Well, that's it for today. Stay tuned for next week to see how we deal with all the bugs. Thanks and take care. Bye-bye.